Let's have a look at what we can do with the kick. Now I know that the song is in B, which is 61 or 62 Hertz down in that area for the kick drum. I can't remember how well that kick drum was tuned. I'm sure it was in the ballpark. With this kick sub track, I'll just mute the kick. We have the side chain from the kick is being sent out to this gate here. All right, and this is a classic trick. We've got a signal generator before that. It's been set at 50 just as a kind of starting point. I'm going to set it to 62. It's set to sine wave peak -20. So that's feeding the gate, and the idea is that this kick side chain sends a copy of the kick into the side chain. I've got the side chain on. I've also got the EQ on. Got it set to 5K so that the attack of the kick is sensed by the gate, but I've also got it set to 50, and I'll change that to 62. And that send is pre-fader, so I've muted the kick, and we'll just listen to what that's adding. We'll bring down the threshold. The gate is set with the fastest attack, 100 millisecond hold, and a 38 millisecond. These are pretty arbitrary. Let's listen to some sub. We've got our sub track, but what I haven't gone into is this channel strip here. I've got the EQ on this set at 50 and 50. So I've got a bump at 50 and I've got a low pass at 50. I'm going to change those now to 62 and 62 respectively. Why have I got this on here? Well, part of the issue with keying the gate from a low frequency is that if you have a fast attack, it usually means that you get a click at the beginning. So if I bypass the EQ, you can hear that click. What the low pass filter does is it stops that click. And I like to put a little bit of a bump. It's quite a bit of a bump actually. It's 8 decibel bump at the frequency that you're keying, just to help it poke out even more. We want this track to provide some low sub punch. So we've got rid of that clicking sound, and we've enabled the gate to open very fast without having to compromise and dial that back. That's kind of my workaround for that. In context, let's bring that in. You can feel the bottom just drop away when you mute that track. The idea is to get it to sound natural and to get it to fit just underneath. Without adding any EQ to the kick itself, we've managed to add quite a lot of low end to that, and that's obviously an old EDM trick. On some kicks you'll see that there will be a peak at a certain frequency, and you can kind of use that to guess where the fundamental for this sine wave generator should be. So that's the kick sub. Let's mute that. Let's move on to kick.